Hey y'all, it's Thankful Thursday. This is Tina with the Nurse Knows Knows telling you what I do know. So first of all, I do know that I am late, okay? I am a couple of days late. I will tell y'all the struggle is real. You see me trying to get this together unsuccessfully in my car. We're still under renovation. And so I could not find anywhere in my house, and we have had to stay home a lot because of the renovation. So I do apologize. Hence my message today, and I do understand the importance of consistency. So let's talk about being consistent. Consistent is very important in wellness, in work, in athletics. It is important in weight loss. There is not a thing I can think of where consistency is not going to be of utmost importance. Not just important, but utmost importance. So I will tell you, I've not been very consistent, and I will also tell you that I have not seen great results. So that's just kind of the way it goes. So, this is to the average people. Most of America is average in weight or weight loss or health or whatnot. So if you are a superb athlete, this might serve as encouragement. But if you are the ordinary Joe Blow trying to keep it middle of the road and trying to maintain your swag as you age and trying to make sure you're in good health for your family and for yourself and for longevity and quality of life, then this is for you. If you want to maintain consistency is key. So I have consistently been drinking water. I've had a few off days, but I'm pretty consistent with that. My exercise routine has not been very consistent, and so I know my body that I need both. Athletes achieve results by being consistent. Simone Biles became an Olympic gold medalist by being consistent. Usain Bolt became the fastest man in the world by being consistent. And so I think we as people tend to celebrate and applaud inconsistency, because what do when you see someone suddenly drop 50 pounds? Oh, you look good. What did you do? If you see, someone do anything else drastic, and mainly as it pertains to weight loss and weight, it's, oh, what did you do? But the person who has maintained this consistent size, there's no big deal made, or consistent weight, or a consistent routine. A person who is consistent should be much more, it's okay to argue, applauded than the person who achieves sudden results. Why? Because studies show that consistency is maintaining and brings about the best health changes. Someone who achieves results, there's my phone again, sorry y'all. Someone who achieves results for 2 years, 3 years that they don't maintain really does not have the same impact on their body, their overall wellness, and quality of life as someone who's maintained over the course of life. So I'll give you a story. When I was young, I was chubby. I've always been. I've only been, I wouldn't even call it skinny, but then once in my life I had pneumonia, the flu and pneumonia or something like that, and lost a lot of weight. And I did maintain it for quite some time, but either way, over the course of my life, I've been on the thicker side. I've not been fat, but not obese, but I have been thick. I've always been petite, as in vertically challenged, and so I've been thick all of my life. Well, I think I was in 5th grade, and I was thick. My peers mostly were not, and I remember my teacher telling me that if I did not, that I was going to be fat if I didn't do something. Well, I didn't do anything, but I was consistent. So as life would have it, probably, I talked about my recent weight gain like over COVID, but until then, I've maintained a consistent size where I've been the same size since like 9th grade. I maintain my size of about size 10. Every now and again, I would veer toward a 12 and go back to an 8 and to a 10. So somewhere between there, I've been the consistent size before and after children all of my life. Whereas, and I'm not saying anything bad about my classmates at all, many of my classmates are much larger than I am now, or that I was before I had this weight gain, who were thin. Now, I'm not saying anything negative or wishing bad about them, about their health, but what I am highlighting is don't focus on the thinner person all the time. If the thicker person is consistent, you can achieve the same results or end up in a healthy place. So, a wealthy place. Yeah, I like it. So that's what I want to leave you with today. Consistency in drinking water. How much water should we be drinking? I'm not going to tell you. Go back and look at the other videos and find out. How often should we be exercising? We should be striving for 30 minutes, 3 to 5 times a week. 5 definitely if you want to see some weight loss. 3 if you want to maintain, and that needs to be at a pace that causes you to change your breathing. You should not be able to talk and walk, like not a full-blown conversation. That's what's going to bring you results. So I want you to focus on consistency. Instead of looking around you and seeing who has had sudden weight loss, however they achieved it, whether it be a fad diet, whether it be a surgery or procedure or something like that, look around you and see who has maintained consistency and make that your goal. Consistency breeds results. You have to be consistent. Statistics say that consistency in routine is the ultimate deciding factor of how successful you are. And we're not just talking wellness, we're talking work, we're talking promotion, we're talking about general life success, we're talking about financial goals, social goals, marriage goals, all of that. Those that are consistent tend to be happier and tend to achieve the best results and maintain them. How many times have you seen someone, I'll start here, do the carb diet. It was a trend at my job, and a whole crew of people, not knocking them at all, lost major weight, and I was like, I'm not doing that because it's gonna hurt my feelings when I gain it back, and I know I can't do without carbs. So sure enough, it was about 2 years later, everyone had gained that weight back and then some. And I didn't want to be in that number. I'm all about the consistency, but I'm admitting to you all that I have not been consistent for a multitude of reasons. And so therefore I got up early this morning before the renovations start, and I came out different scenery and got it in before work. So I want to encourage you to be consistent in all things. Remember our SMART goals. There are keys. We just didn't make that up. SMART goals, that acronym and those words that build that acronym are designed for a purpose. They're put there on purpose. It is because they all produce consistency. If your goal is specific, if it's measurable, achievable, reasonable, and time sensitive. And that spells consistency. If you know when you're going to work out, how long you're going to work out, and how often you're going to work out, and what you're working towards, that's a SMART goal, and that breeds consistency. So, in order to breed consistency, it requires that you have a routine. What is your routine? A fail to plan is a plan to fail. And that is true in wellness as well. So, in order to be consistent, I want you to get out your phone or get out your calendar if you still keep one, and I want you to write down when you're going to get exercise in. Okay? You have your app for water that can help you build consistency there. So now let's build consistency in exercise routine. Pull it out. Put it on your calendar as an appointment that you better not break. And if you don't cancel that appointment, reschedule it, but reschedule it within the same week. Okay? So consistency breeds results. When you don't see results, check your lifestyle for consistency. Are you only doing it for 2 weeks? That's where we see Oh, I lost 5 pounds. Oh, I gained 5 pounds. Oh, I lost 3 pounds. Oh, I gained 3 pounds. As soon as you stop the routine, you stop being consistent, then you gain the weight back or you lose the ground. If you were walking and you had gotten to the point where you could walk 2 miles, you stop walking for 3-4 weeks and now you can only walk a mile. It is because you were inconsistent. Check your routine and see if I'm right, okay? So this is Tina telling you what this nurse knows, and I know that you need to be consistent because consistency breeds results. So again, your assignment is pull out your phone, pull out your calendar, and find places to insert exercise, what the exercise is, and make it a SMART goal. Don't just put exercise. How are you going to do it? When are you going to do it? How long are you going to do it? And what is the goal? Make it a SMART goal for exercise and put it in your calendar. Not tomorrow. Do it today. Consistency breeds results. This is Tina signing out. Until the next time, live well, do well, be well. Bye.